Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Today we are on what's the name Lakota Valley Raceway by the man Itchy. Now if you don't know who Itchy is, he released Canyon Rush on the shop for free. That was a while back. That was a really good track, man. Then he also turned around and released Fury. I forget, that's probably not the proper pronunciation of that, but one thing that Itchy does better than a lot of track creators, including myself, is the attention to detail that he has when it comes to the environment, man. This track is absolutely beautiful. And I mean, Fury was crazy because it had the light shining through the trees and just looked amazing, bro. And so I really appreciate the way that he does his environments and ties the track into that. And with this track, it looks crazy because it's like almost like a dried up riverbed in certain parts, like we just went over, where it's like sand that would be like, at the bottom of the water, but the water dried up, so then you just have the sand left over. You have knocked over trees, and just all around, this track is absolutely insane, and it is a blast to spin laps on, man. Now this track is only $1, and I know he put a lot of time into this track, so the fact that he dropped it for $1 is kind of crazy. I really enjoy this track, and I think that it's worth more than $1 personally. The visuals are very amazing, and just the way the track rides, bro, it's so flowy, and the way where he puts his braking bumps and the roughness and the way the ruts hold you, just all around 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this track, man. Like I said, his attention to detail is just next level with this. I love the way the trees look, and just the environment itself is just so immersive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta let me know down below. Have you picked this track up yet? I know it came out like a week ago, but I wanted to do a video on it. I just hadn't had the time. So we're covering it today because I gotta give credit where credit is due, and it is definitely due on this track. So Itchy, hey, you absolutely did a phenomenal job on this track, man. Now we're actually up on the Honda 250 today, which I have not ridden in a long time, and I haven't ridden it really like a lot since the OEMs come out. Usually I ride like the Husky or the Kawasaki. The Kawai's my favorite bike, it's just, I don't know, man. I felt like riding the Honda today, and I am glad I did. This bike actually handles so amazing for outdoors. I did try it on Supercross, and the one part on Supercross where it really it's just, it doesn't keep up to where you would want it to be, would be through like the whoops, you know what I mean? But surprisingly, it handles the roughness of the tracks very well outside of Supercross. So I think that the Honda is going to be a very good bike to run in outdoors, and especially with this suspension and the setup that I have. So shout out to Cade Suspensions, man. If you guys have not joined his Discord yet, he does have free suspension setups and bike setups in his Discord. The link is down below in the description every video. He's my sponsor, and he absolutely nailed this setup, bro. It rides absolutely amazing, man. And while we're shouting out sponsors, man, make sure you guys go check out my man RC Designs for any gear that you guys might need, bro. RC Designs is absolutely killing when it comes to creating his gear, man. RC Designs gear is next level, and I just absolutely love the way they turn out, man. He does monthly member gear drops for me, for the community, and anybody who's a member. If you want to get some of the gear, once you become a member, you have access to all the previous gear that's been made, and there is a ton of it, man. He actually did a replica of the Duke Gomez gear that says "This gen sucks," and then right below it says "My pronouns are F off." That's part of the member gear. So if you want to pick that up, man, make sure you become a member. It's like $3.99, I think, for the rookie tier, and you get access to a special spot in the Discord, and you can go download all the previous gear that we've had for our member gear drop. So huge shout out to Kate Suspensions, huge shout out to RC Designs. You guys are absolutely amazing. I appreciate all of your support as always, man. You know, you guys are awesome. So we've been growing pretty good recently. I'm actually surprised by it, man. We've got something like 500 subs over the last 2 weeks, and you guys have been absolutely killing it with watching the videos and interacting and sharing and just supporting me. So I greatly appreciate all of your guys' support. I appreciate you guys coming through every video, holding it down for me, you know, and just being there. So you guys are awesome. I greatly appreciate it. I wouldn't be able to keep doing this if it wasn't for you guys, man. But yeah, this track is so good. And the thing that trips me out is how he can have all this foliage, all these trees, all these plants, the rocks, just everything, right? And still have the track to where it runs as good as it does, like as high as FPS as it does. My FPS is a little bit lower right now than what it is normally because I hooked up my new tablet to do masking and stuff on tracks, and that counts as a third monitor. So it's kind of taken away from you know, the gaming side of things on the GPU, running 3 monitors and all of that. So, but you don't have to worry. The FPS on this track is actually really good, and it surprises me because of how much detail that he has in the track itself. And I think my favorite part of the track visually is just that, you know, that looks like a dried up riverbed, and the way that you go through where the river used to be in its sand. I just love that attention to detail and that aesthetic that he added to it. So it's absolutely phenomenal. It's definitely worth you guys going and picking up, especially for $1, man. I hadn't seen anybody else do a video on this track yet, which is actually mind-boggling to me. I think Linz has been streaming a lot more than making videos recently, so he hasn't been releasing as many videos. And then Troy Jen, you know, he does more of like the racing videos and stuff. He doesn't really do track reviews. And Reaper Doc, he's been you know, he's busy. He has a lot of stuff going on, so there hasn't been a whole lot of like bigger names covering a lot of tracks. So now I feel like the doors kind of opened up for that niche of the track reviews. So hey, I'm your guy, you know what I mean? But shout out to all 3 of those guys, man. Linz, Troy Jan, Reaper Doc, you guys are awesome. And yeah, man, definitely go down below, hit that like button if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, share this video with anybody you think might appreciate it, man, and definitely go check this track out on the shop, man. For $1, you can't go wrong. This track is phenomenal. I'm telling you, you will love it. It is a blast to rip. So yeah, man, that's gonna do it for us today. I will be doing a race video again here soon, so if you see me up in a ranked server, maybe we're doing a video, I'll see you there. You know, don't get smoked by Smokestone. We all know I'm slow. That ain't gonna happen. But y'all have a blessed day. Stay up. Peace.